Hey guys, welcome to the Commander Radix Fan Podcast. With me...
Numero uno. Sorry.
It's the first one.
First one.
Episode 1, Season 1.
Ultrox Infinity.
And MC the Laze Boy.
MC the Laze Boy.
Do you prefer MC the Laze Boy?
Yeah, I prefer the Laze Boy.
Without the MC?
No MC, yeah.
Well, who we're really here about today is Commander Radix. I think Commander Radix, probably my favorite YouTuber.
I think he's really got a lot of potential, and he's really been hitting it with all these videos on the second channel, not on the main channel though.
His main channel video is a little bit sad, but that's okay.
A little bit sad.
A little bit sad, a little bit happy.
A little bit happy though at the end there, yeah.
But he's really hitting it out of the park. He's done more videos than either of us have done in months.
Oh, it's very true. Haven't seen a video upload in several months.
So our main topic this week is about, well, just to introduce the podcast, to talk about our favorite person. Or, would you say he's your favorite person?
I would say he's my favorite inspiration and really a moral compass.
I would say he's probably my favorite person named Commander Radix.
I would say I agree.
But we're here this week to talk about him, and also his YouTube channel, and also the fact that Commander Radix wasn't always known as Commander Radix. In fact, just a week ago, he was known as the Primus Prime 22, all lowercase.
All lowercase with numbers at the end.
It's very important that you don't forget the numbers, because it could be confused as writing out TWO, but it's actually the number 2 and the number 2.
Right.
What are your opinions on Primus Prime 22?
I think he's a real slut for Ashcorp.
Oh my god, we have real-time sound effects.
We have real-time sound effects.
This is the kind of production quality that you only get on the Commander Radix Fan Podcast.
Official Commander Radix Fan Podcast.
It's officially licensed.
We have the patent pending. Waiting back to hear about that. But
we've emailed the patent office.
Right.
They blocked us on social media, but
they can't get rid of us. They can't get rid of us forever.
They will not silence us. Eventually. This is a threat.
We will
not silence us.
Okay. We talked about not saying that.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That's fine. Well, anyway, cut it out in post. You know how to do that, right?
Cut it out.
Okay.
Where were we before we were talking about patents?
We were talking about how we were
Ken Ashcorp.
His biggest.
This is breaking news. Primus Prime, Commander Radix just posted.
Commander Radix, please.
The music section of the Ultrox section of the Lazy KOALAS Discord, in which is officially recommended and sponsored by Primus Prime 22 and Commander Radix both.
We're very proud of it.
He posted a Ken Ashcorp song because the direct quote is, "Because I'm a Ken Ashcorp slut." Yes.
I think he should be allowed to be a slut to any person he wants. So I very much think he is right in this choice to be a Ken Ashcorp slut.
I think sluts should be burned at the stake. No, I'm sorry. I mean, sluts...
Fuck.
There's a lot of shaming going around, and I don't think he deserves that. He can be a slut if he wants to. I think we're both on the same page here.
We're on the same page here, I think.
Not about the
Not about the steak thing and burning, but
no, that was just me.
That was something else.
I didn't mean to say that.
Right.
We can cut it out.
Cut that out. No, editor note, cut that out, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Okay.
So, on May 22nd, Commander Radix, then known as Primus Prime 22, came back from his vacation, not a vacation, his school trip, learning trip, vacation.
Right.
Was it the Netherlands?
Sweden. Oh, yeah, Netherlands. Right.
Which he was a little worried before going that it would be nothing but windmills, but it sounded like from his posts in the Discord that he had a great time.
Oh, well, he had a great time. Great time.
You know, I was
He
a little
really
jealous I couldn't be there with him.
Right. He really enjoyed the museums and the history there. And, you know, going to school for what he is, you know, that's an important part of his life.
It's a little known fact that Commander Radix loves history. That's your Commander Radix fact of the day.
Does he really? I honestly did not know that.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I did.
We'll cut it out.
Okay.
So he came back from his trip, which he had a great time, history and museums, and he decided that he just teased on, I believe, May 24th. Let me just fact check this. He decided on May 26th that rebranding was imminent, as he posted on his Twitter account. And then, not only a couple days after, at most, let me get the correct date. The day after, that he would rebrand from Primus Prime 22 to Commander Radix, in which we get our first video of the week 6 days ago of the life and death of Primus Prime 22. So, I have a big question to ask you, my co-host, the Laze Boy.
What is it, my co-host, Ultrox Infinity?
What's your social security number?
What
do you think of the rebranding of Primus Prime 22 to Commander Radix?
Gosh, you know, it's such a brave move in this current atmosphere, you know, to go from the name that everyone calls you, everyone knows you by, a completely different name that, you know, is arguably a much cooler name, but not the name you had for years and years before. It's a bold move in this current day and age. I respect that.
You know what? I respect you for saying that.
You know what? I don't respect you, though.
We'll cut this out.
We'll cut that out.
I personally think anyone with an X in their name is much cooler than anyone without an X in their name. Speaking
Most people don't know this. Right. Most people do not know this about me. My name was going to be the Laxy Boy. However, I changed it.
Was it because lax is like laxatives?
It was, yes.
I can understand not having that kind of stigma.
No, yeah, it's right.
Which I think is why Primus Prime 22 changed his name to get away from the
laxative connotation.
Laxatives.
Right.
Also, there was a band called Primus, well known for their laxative exploits.
Yes. You hear about it in the news all the time. The band Primus and this laxative scandal. So, it's very good he got away from that, probably, in hindsight.
The life and death of Primus Prime 22 had a staggering amount of views compared to his recent content.
And how many views did it have, Ultrox Infinity?
At the time of this, it has 393, now 394, Now 395 as I keep refreshing the page.
Refreshing, okay, yeah. Make
Compared
that
to recent videos,
396.
which have less than 200. Also, little known fact, it inspired the YouTuber Nightclub, better known as Brawlton13, to make a Dark Souls video.
Better known as Brawlton13, indeed. That's all I ever know. So, in Brawlton13... We'll cut this out.
I'll cut this out.
Cut it out, editor.
Editor, you cut it out or I'll cut you out.
You didn't pay for this. You better cut it out.
So then jump to 3 days ago when he put out his second video of the week. After much controversy over the Fallout 76 live stream, he put out a video discussing his thoughts. What are your thoughts?
Right. I think it'll be a Fallout game. It'll be called Fallout 76, and it'll involve a vault, some guns, and you know what? A kick-ass time.
A kick-ass time. Where have you gotten this information from?
I got it from Kotaku.
That's a reliable source.
Yes.
I've posted my extended thoughts in the comments section, so if you could be a pal, please go like that comment so that Commander Radix will see it. That'll help me out a whole lot with my insecurities. Thank you.
You know what? I will like it for you.
You're so sweet.
You know what? Okay.
So, moving on to his third video of the week.
I think I'm doing pretty swell.
His genetics.
Ethnicity deport.
My?
Yeah, okay, that one we get. Yeah, yes.
My gene?
No, I think it's Gen. I think it's Gen. Genetic.
Genetic.
No, wait, yeah. Right.
Geneticates. Ethnicity.
You got it.
Rapport.
Yes.
From Ancestry, DNA, and WeGene.
Yes, that sounds right.
Now, a couple. What's the difference between a couple and a few?
There's no kissing in one. Am I? Cut it out.
I don't follow.
Okay, cut it out. Never mind.
So a few months ago on Twitter, he posted the results of this Ancestry DNA quiz that test that he took. What's the difference between a quiz and a test?
Well, there's no kissing in one. Cut that out. The difference is one is graded, the other one is not. So.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So he decided to put these results into a video.
Right.
And in which we get the my genetic.
Yeah.
The results unsurprising to some, surprising to many. What did you think?
Well, I thought he was gonna be a lot more Chinese, to be honest. Now some would think, oh no, I'm Chinese, but you know what? I really wasn't sure exactly what to expect with this one, you know.
But what you did expect was Chinese.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think of Chinese people?
Well, I think they make some... Okay.
So the top results are, he got a 22.05% on Japanese, which you'd expect him to know a lot about Japanese because he likes Japanese.
He's actually Chinese. Oh.
He likes the Japanese because he's Chinese, and China is close to Japan in proximity. Is that correct?
I do
We'll cut it
believe,
out.
let me pull up a map of Japan.
Map of Japanese.
Yup. There's actually, it's not that close, but it's in there, you know?
Okay, the first thing that came up was map of Japanese internment camps.
What? Is that a thing? Can you look that up? Map of Japanese. Oh, yeah. There it is. Wow. Okay.
For some reason, Google just auto-filled that, which is interesting.
I think we have some another podcast idea in the works with that one.
I will cut it out so no one steals it.
Yeah, it's good. I like that.
So it turns out he's mostly Japanese and Scandinavian. Those are the top two. What are you? Who do you think you are?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
We'll cut it out. I personally think now there's some controversy around me and Primus with this subject. This is something that hits very close to home. Except it doesn't, because it hits in Kyrgyzstan, which is nowhere near
yes.
my home.
I remember this rant you made on Twitter. It was something.
It wasn't my finest moment.
You're right.
I apologized for it. I didn't apologize for my views. I apologized for the fact that I went about it in the wrong way.
And you stand by what you said.
I completely stand by all of my racist comments about Kyrgyzstan.
I was wondering if you would give me a quote from your beliefs.
I don't think now is the time for that kind of rhetoric.
No, you're right. You're right. This is about Commander Radix. I'm sorry.
But Commander Radix took offense to this, and we've since moved past it. But because of this video coming out, I couldn't hold myself together, and these feelings resurfaced within me.
Oh no.
Let's just say me and Commander Radix, we got into a little bit of an argument about his because he is 1.86% Kyrgyz. He has 1 and an 86th Corgi, and I was not happy about this, and I felt betrayed. I felt lewd. But I'm hoping with this podcast I can just say, Commander Radix, I apologize for my outburst.
Editor note, cut that out, please.
Cut that
Thank
out,
you.
please. I hate Kyrgyz. I want them to die.
Yep. Okay. Cut that out.
Cut that out, please.
But leave part of it in, just because it'd be, I think, it's a mystery.
So then we come to our most recent video. It's hot off the fresh press. It is
Right.
spicy hot. It gets me fully erect.
This video
seen
was
this
actually
video,
made
correct?
7 hours ago. I have seen it.
Sort of point of view. It's a
What
very
are your
Richard
opinions
Dawkins
on
esque.
why I don't like debates?
Well, as an intellectual, I have to say, I think it got something to do with how people kind of do it, you know?
You're completely wrong, and I'll prove you otherwise, okay? Do you like debates?
I think,
We'll cut that out. You're wrong.
okay.
Another hot topic that probably should have gone in the conversation earlier was the fact that he had to cancel his weekly live show.
And I'm really upset about it, to be honest.
You are?
Yeah.
You wanna
I
talk about it?
canceled my job for this.
You canceled?
I canceled my job. Yes, that's how it works for this, and I am upset that it was for nothing.
I canceled my Netflix subscription.
Oh, why did you do that? It's monthly.
It was completely unrelated.
Oh. I started that Spotify and Hulu thing for students. It's like $6. It's pretty good.
A what?
Yeah, you get your student.
I just need to get some student loan debt, and then I'll be set.
That's right, man. That's right.
You see that new YouTube Red thing that's happening?
I know what's going on with YouTube Red.
It's like they're changing it so that, like, well, now it's going to be more expensive. It's like...
Well, who's going to buy it? I mean, people just use AdBlock anyway, right? So, like, what's the point?
Well, it's $9.99 for the YouTube Music thing.
Oh.
And then you can get $11.99 that includes the YouTube Music thing, but also has the original shows from YouTube Red.
It sounds like YouTube Red's kind of garbage, and YouTube Music is where it's really at.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What do you think Commander Radix's opinions on YouTube Red are?
I think...
Don't answer that. Commander Radix, if you could put out a YouTube video on the Commander's Cabin channel about your thoughts on YouTube Red, I would very much appreciate it. Also, if you could return my texts, I'd also appreciate that.
I'm sorry about the picture I sent you on Twitter. It's, I'm sorry. So, with that, I think it's maybe a good time to end it. But before we do that, maybe give a sponsor to our brand new YouTube Red show, Ultrox and Laze. Really just a kooky TV show with two friends doing wacky adventures. I really hope it's going to do well for the audience.
I've never heard about this. Are you using me?
No.
Are you using me for my brand recognition?
I'm not, I promise.
Check out our new YouTube Red show. Come into YouTube Red at some point in the future or the past. Time is a circle. And if you'd like to sponsor the show, leave a comment, leave a Twitter, leave a Discord. Check out all the links in the description. Make sure.
And check out the PO box below for any fan art you want to submit.
Is it over yet?
I don't know.
Did we forget anything?
Don't forget to hit the bell.
Hit the bell, hit the Spotify, hit the SoundCloud, hit the Napster, hit the Friendster.
Yeah.
Hit me up, Snapchat, Instagram. I'll send you nudes if you request it. I think that's good.
Okay.
We'll just keep rising higher than ever before. Cause there ain't another man on this planet who can break through the heavens to beat your high score. Yeah, we're so damn sore about the way that you left. We fought to the bitter and it's left, we're left in two. Cause we'll never forget you, there ain't nobody else who can do what you.
God, what a horrible, horrible train wreck.